Okay, YouTubers, check it out. There's only 644 of you, so apparently my Trump video hit a nerve with at least one of you. Or, to be fair, I just might not be the guy that you want to follow. I get it, I respect it, I accept it, and I wish whoever left happy journeys and safe sailing and whatever the hell it is that you do. As I said before, first, thank you to the 644 of you who are still here, and I greatly appreciate it. And to the people who want to leave and who want to stay, look, I give everybody 99.9. I don't get mad if you leave because we don't agree with each other politically. I will never support a racist, even if they're wearing the same skin tone as me. And for anybody who doesn't understand that, I have been the victim of racism, unfortunately, mostly by black people. So I will never believe that black people can't be racist. And before anybody says, oh, it's colorism, nah, racism is racism. If you hate somebody because of their race, you're a racist. Nothing to do with your skin tone or your color. You can look me dead in the face and say, you're not really one of us because you're not all the way black. That's pretty much, you're a racist. So if you do support Felon 47 and you choose to stay, cool. If you support Felon 47 and you choose to go, cool. I'm not going to hold that against you. That's your God-given right. I will ask you that you at least figure out why you support a racist and understand why I don't and I won't. I am a person who is mixed. Who's going to kill this damn bug. If it gets back in... Damn, missed it. Anyway, there's 644 of you, meaning that I lost one. And the only reason I know that is because the video that I posted thanking the 645 of you, I had to repost. And it's titled Repost because I couldn't find it in my archive. So I reposted it so that I can delete it. Look, we're living in a trying time world. Alright? And we are all going to make decisions in this world that is going to hurt our friends and our family. I normally vote Democrat. I'm not gonna lie to y'all about that shit. I will not vote Republican, even if it's a black Republican, because those are people who have forgotten their way. And you may think that, how do I know that? Anytime you vote for a person whose policy condemns all people of color and all poor people, even poor white people, there's something wrong with this policy. If poor white people have to suffer alongside poor black people because they got rid of all the Latin, Hispanic, and Mexicans who work the fields, so that all the poor black people and white people are going to have to work side by side in the brand new form of slavery, you might want to ask yourself, did I make the right choice voting for a felon and a rapist? No, y'all might not like that I said that. Yes, the man is legally sexually responsible. He was held liable. He didn't do any time for it. If it would have been any other person or a black person, they'd never see the fucking light of day. Y'all don't like that. You don't accept that. That's 1000% the fucking truth. You ain't gotta like it. He did it. You know, he literally went in on girls with one eye supposedly covered, but this eye is open. And if you look through my fingers, you can see that this eye is open. Girls came out about it. Y'all didn't want to believe it. He's literally said that he's going to make it that if you talk bad about him, he wants to put you up for 10 years. What if you didn't say nothing extenuatingly bad, like I just said about him being a rapist and a child stalker? It's not slander. He literally told a man at a rally that the man's daughter was cute and he'd be dating her in either 8 years or 10 years. You can go find the video. But if you're a diehard Trump supporter, you're not going to find it. Or if you find it, you're not going to give it to me. You're not going to say, Echo Fan Grey Wolf is right. No, you're going to just ignore that shit. Which is why when I make a Trump video, most people do leave. Some of y'all come back. Some of you don't. I can't get mad about that. It's the internet. I don't control your day-to-day. Nothing that I put on this internet should affect your personal life, unless I'm trying to prevent you from committing suicide, because I had to go through that myself to prevent myself from committing suicide. I'm on my third book. You understand? It's called Sundown. It happens to deal with racism, Native American water rights, a sundown town where a person of the alphabet communities, half black, half native, is murdered after the guy who did that murdered his cousin after he raped her. That's the story. Now I'm trying to write a fucking ending. And to top that off, the guy who did it is the son of a sheriff. Spoiler alert. The sheriff also a murderer. But I have to write the perfect fucking ending, and it has not been easy. I want to finish it between May and June because I don't know how I want to end this bitch, but I don't want to do Sliders, and I don't want to do a Battlestar Galactica. And this will probably be the best book that I'm ever going to write. So I got to make sure that it's on point. So when I tell you guys I give you 99.9, I do. And sometimes I give you the whole 1,000. Sometimes it's both in one video. This video I gave you the whole 1,000 just a second ago when I said what I said about Trump. Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all don't want to see it. Y'all don't give a damn. And that's fine. But understand this. And I say this. You can take it with a grain of salt. Or you can take it for what it is. Those are my dog tags. I served. I didn't get deployed. I'm not a combat vet. But I served. That's my veterans card. It needs a new one. This is my cat card. When I make military videos on TikTok or Instagram, I pull these bitches out. Because unlike your all precious leader, Trump, he's never served but can't wait to call a Marine, an Air Force person, an Army person, a Navy person, and a Coast Guard person a sucker and loser. And if you ain't up to speed on that shit, that's a you problem. You don't like what I said, well then you write a note to your boy and tell him to shut the fuck up. Because he's never served a day in his life and some idiotic soldier or Marine or Navy person gave him their medal that they've earned. Yet this motherfucker, on his first term, went after the alphabet community, went after the alphabet community's children. He went after the military from day one. He called us suckers and losers. And y'all don't think that there's something wrong with a man who's never served, but is the President of the United States of America, calling people who put those dog tags on and don't come home suckers and losers. You don't think that there's something wrong when he decides to move people who look like me, the Navajo Nation, out. And no, I'm not a Navajo, but I am part Native. And you don't think it's wrong when he takes the people who look like me, the Tuskegee Airmen, black pilots, out of history. And when he goes after Jackie Robinson, a black baseball player, also a soldier. This is the whole 1,000. You might not like it, and the exit's always open. If you want to leave because I don't like Trump, that's your God-given right. It's the internet. But I will say this before you pass judgment on me. You might want to go research your boy who wanted 5 fucking black kids unalived. No, fuck that. He wanted them fucking killed in New York City for the rape and murder of a white woman that they never touched. Police coerced them into confessing. They were 5 fucking kids. They were my age. Gotcha, bitch. They were my age in 1989. I'm 51 now. One of them didn't make it. Died of complications. The other 4 are still alive. And your god-awful, precious man that y'all voted for not one time said sorry. His first term, the people who made the documentary asked him, would you be willing to say sorry to the Central Park 5? He stated, even though DNA cleared them, that they were still fucking guilty. And when it comes to the Native Americans, he went after them because their casinos was breaking his casino. They don't like Indians. They don't like Indians to Indians. This motherfucker don't even like Indians. There's a video of him talking to a girl about Standing Rock before he became president the first time. He told that young lady who's an Indian he had nothing to do with Standing Rock. So let's recap. Obama puts a decree of protection on Standing Rock, his last day in office. Trump's first day in office, which was the same day he got rid of the decree on Standing Rock. The Standing Rock warriors are currently facing trial right now as we speak. Yet Felon 47, y'all voted his racist ass in, and he is guilty as fuck. But instead of y'all calling him out on it, oh, he gets a pass. Let's not forget day one, he said. Eggs and gas prices, they're going to go down. The war in Russia and Ukraine is going to stop. He also said he's going to be a dictator from day one. He went after the Native Americans' birthrights in the 14th Amendment. That means you dummies that are black, Native, and Hispanic, and Asian, and poor white people, and Latin people that voted for him, you're on the chopping block too, just like me. And here's the worst part. I'm part Native, I'm part black, and I'm also part white. None of that's going to save me when he takes away my birthright citizenship. And I'm a 51-year-old man. But you don't want to look in the mirror and see that this man has manipulated everybody and does whatever the fuck he wants, and he's talking about a third term. Well, this is what's going to happen, and I predicted it on TikTok, so I'll give it to you here. I'll give it to you fucking straight. You can get the right white family. You better pray it's not yours. How many people who are poor and white can afford to go all the way down to El Salvador to visit you? Because he also said he wanted to put homegrown criminals in prison. He also said he wanted to put anybody who's making a video like the one I'm making right now, where I'm talking bad about this motherfucker, in prison. Freedom of speech. He wants to take your guns. Y'all were mad when the Democratic guy said it, but you're not saying shit when Trump says it. And there's videos on YouTube of him and some blonde chick before he won the election and before his bullshit assassination attempt talked about they're going to take the guns. And what are you going to do when he takes your guns? Do you know how to fight with one of these? Because I do. Do you know how to fight with one of these? Because I do. Do you know how to fight with a simple comb and brush? Because I do. Do you know how to fight with the belt? Because I do. Let's see, what else do I... Okay, I got a better one, and I can still use this belt. Let me get it just about there. Do you know how to fight like this? With your hands bound. If you've been following me here long enough, then you know that I do. But y'all don't want to see that, right? Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. And yet Trump does it all the time. In the latest video that crossed my TikTok, FYP, he refused to acknowledge that this young man that they just sent down there with a tattoo didn't have an MS-13 tattoo. I also showed my entire body today on TikTok. Probably didn't get many views on that, probably scared people the fuck away. That goes from the scar on my ass. I don't have a tattoo. I promised my late father, whose birthday is today, that I would never get one. So I haven't. But I'm sure somehow or another, he would manipulate that. He wants to send homegrown prisoners to El Salvador where we have no protection under the law. Because we're not El Salvadorian citizens. That means they can do what they want to us the same way they do what they want to their own citizens. And then you wonder why we make videos about Felon 47. If this hurts your feelings and you're a Felon 47 supporter, that door is always open for you to come and go as you please. Other than that, to the 644 of you, thank you for giving me 14 minutes of your time in your life that you can't get back. To the one person that left, who clearly left because I'm either not the person for them, they're secretly a racist, or they're a Trump supporter. Either way, it's all good. The door's always open. You can come back anytime. I don't judge you because you voted for him. I question your morals on why. And so we can end this in the 15-minute time span of, here's a couple of reasons that you may have supported him. And don't say the policies, because none of those policies adequately help black people or poor working white people, or Asians, or natives, or anybody. No, they don't. So, if you voted for him, you're either secretly a racist, or you're really a racist, or you support racist ideology, which means you might be racist. And instead of you acknowledging it, and that son of a bitch got away again, instead of you acknowledging it, You just plead the fifth. But he's going to make it so you can't plead the fifth. And he's going to send you, me, and Jesus to motherfucking El Salvador, where we have no fucking protection because you said something bad about him. Let that shit sink in before you leave my page. I tried to save us. Didn't work. Good luck.